Converted Man here. Welcome. Today I'm going to be looking at the meme, why are you even debating this? Nobody wastes their time debating things that don't really exist. After all, nobody debates unicorns. Now, you've probably heard or read this meme phrased in a different way without the unicorn part. It might even be without the why are you wasting your time part. But essentially, the meme is this idea of a question asked about why the person is debating this thing that the person is claiming that doesn't exist, and that there's an added, either stated explicitly, conclusion that nobody would waste their time debating things that don't exist, or the implicit idea is hidden behind their question. If it's implicit, logic can't touch it. We can only deal with what is said, not what is implied. That's something that we can maybe decide in a social sense, but when we're analyzing things with logic, we can't decide what the reason was that they're saying it. But when someone asks, just say they ask the first part, why are you wasting your time? It's a hobby. I enjoy doing this. I mean, any number of answers. Really, you could just even ignore the question and say, because it's my time to waste. I mean, you don't really have to answer that question. Humans waste time, quote unquote, on all sorts of different activities. People go fishing, people go skydiving. Some people might think that's a waste of time. People watch sports. I don't care about sports. I think that's a waste of time. Somebody that likes sports would say it's not a waste of time. And I would be like, yes, to you it's not. To me it would be. So, okay, we are different. We see certain things as a waste of time that we do not want to engage in. But that put aside and focusing on the core here, which is the idea that nobody would debate things that don't exist, is not a truism. First of all, plenty of theists debate atheists. And if they're saying that atheism doesn't exist, that is to say, atheism is so ridiculous as an idea because it's so blatantly false, then no one would debate atheism if that idea was true. If the idea that nobody would debate things that aren't true or don't exist was true, then nobody would debate the atheist. Nobody would debate the skeptic. Nobody would debate against things that they didn't themselves believe in. This meme contains a number of fallacies. The appeal to personal incredulity. I don't believe that anybody would debate things that don't exist. Okay, so what? That doesn't mean that people don't debate things that don't exist. There's definite potential for an appeal to special knowledge, that they know what you know somehow, whether it's because of what their doctrine says, which if you added that in, you would also have circular argumentation. You have this meaningless question if you add in, why are you wasting your time? It's a meaningless question. If that's present, it's meaningless. There's no reason to ask it. It's irrelevant. Why, even if you are wasting your time, which to you you're not, it doesn't matter why you're doing it. The idea that nobody debates things that don't exist is false. You can point to theists that debate other theists and say, if you're right, then nobody would debate if Allah was real or not. They would not debate it because Allah does not exist. Therefore, no Christian, no whatever would ever debate Allah. And if they are from, let's say they're a Hindu, then nobody would debate things that are not in the Hindu deity structure if this idea was true, yet people do. So there are numerous counterexamples, but I think what would be more interesting would be to ask the person some critical questions like, do you care about truth? Would you debate somebody about something that you yourself didn't believe in? And I think that first one is important to lead up to the second one, because most people care about the truth. Most people want to believe that they care about the truth. Some people believe that they already have the truth, and that's all fine. I understand that position. I've been there before. But if they said yes, they cared about the truth, then to get them to see that if that's true, then they should debate things that they don't believe exist, because they would want to persuade the other person that that thing didn't exist. So, recapping the logical fallacies of this particular meme, we have appeal to personal incredulity, we have a potential special knowledge claim, we have the potential or definite meaningless question if they added, why are you wasting your time? And we have the potential to definite false analogy if they say unicorn, leprechaun, whatever, because those things are not God. And in every instance, no matter how we phrase this meme, it falls apart because it's based on this idea that people don't debate things that don't exist, but people do debate things that don't exist, so it's false no matter what you do with it. In conclusion, I would say if you've performed this meme, don't do it anymore. If you have logical fallacies, then we have to be skeptical of the conclusion. And unless and until you have a logically coherent argument, we must stay skeptical of your conclusions. And unless and until you have a logically coherent argument, we have to stay